post-game report. We're here with the winning coach, Coach Fruscio. Coach, you got the win. Your starting lineup was a little different. It was our first time seeing you, but I know that Wilson's a starter, so kind of threw us off a little bit there. But you got the win with a little change-up. Talk to me about the whole process of doing what you did.
Yeah, I mean, he sprained his ankle about a week ago, so he's coming off an injury. We just wanted to be as cautious as we could be. My assistant coach, Coach Justy, said he looked great in warm-ups. So, I mean, I just wanted to make sure that I got that okay from him. And then after that, I mean, once he got on the court and he got into it, I thought it was definitely a lot better than it was a week ago. So we're happy for that.
Now, talk to me about Wilson, man. His ability out in the court, it seems to be so much better than everybody else on both teams. Talk to me about his ability and what he brings to the Canoneers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really tough matchup for any team. I think his size presents problems for those smaller guards, and I think his quickness presents problems for those bigger guards. And then something that I don't think people really realize about Daheem is he wants to pass the ball more than he wants to score. I know we'll look, and it's 22 points here, 30 points there, but he wants to get everybody involved and things like that. So I think that's a huge asset. So guys want to come and double, and he's a willing passer, and he's going to do all the things to help us get a win.
Now, you know, in the close games, if you guys get further in the play-alongs, you're going to need that guy to step up and score that ball.
For sure. No, and I mean, he knows that, and I think it's a trust piece. So I think everybody's got to be on board with the process, and that's why we play 20 games. We're still working some of those kinks out, and we hope after that game 20 and sectional seedings come out, we hope we're firing on all cylinders.
Talk to me about some of those other players. Man, you got some guys out there that can rock with them. Talk to me about some of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different guy every single night, I think. Whether it's somebody defending, we got guys like Rondell Halley and Keziah Poole who really want to bring that toughness on the defensive end. Jaden Robles, who's a sophomore, is getting better and better every single game. And then we got some more seasoned guys where it's Matt Wistook, who really shoots the basketball. And, I mean, sometimes I have to get on him about continuing to shoot. And then I think Trevor Holloway and Brandon Joyner are doing a good job of spearheading that kind of point guard or off-guard position. When Daheem wants to bring the ball up, he's going to bring the ball up. I really want to get him on the wing. But even those guys who don't really get in the game, they're a huge piece, whether it comes practice or energy or things like that. And like I said, I mean, like I just told them in the locker room, every guy's got to be ready for their opportunity. When that opportunity strikes, hopefully you're ready to go.
Now, what was the pivotal point in this game? Because they played you pretty good. You know, Andrew hitting some jump shots for the Rams. You had Vogel doing some things. What was the pivotal part of this game here that got you guys to win?
I think once our guys realized that every possession on the defensive end is important, that's when we could put some distance between it. We knew it was going to be a little bit of a struggle scoring the basketball when a guy who averages 24 points a game and probably 8 assists a game is responsible for so much. It's got to be everybody kind of involved in that to get over that hump. So I think the defensive end is definitely where we're going to hang our hat, and hopefully the ball drops in the hole, and at the end of the game we have more points than they got.
Now, playoffs are coming up soon. What are some of the teams out there that you're expecting to meet or that will be a tough out as we get close to the end?
I mean, the Bees are a gauntlet. Everybody knows the Bees are a gauntlet. You got Stillwater, who's number 2 in the state, and they have only lost one game, and it was to Lansingburg, who's a really good team. Mechanicville played them to a 1-point game. You got Hudson in our league, who's 14-1, really, really good, and they got a stud in Keith Robinson. And then I think some of those other teams that guys aren't talking about, like Schuylerville is beating Amsterdam and Hudson Falls. So every game, I mean, there's probably 6 teams that you could envision winning the Class Bs, and we just hope at some point we're one of those 6, and we're playing our best at the end of the year and get to Glens Falls, and that's where all the crazy stuff happens up there.
That's right. Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys for coming out.